Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. Today we're going to look at some trig derivative examples. We're going to start off slow with a couple of basic ones, and then the next video will be a little bit more in depth using product rule and quotient rule, stuff like that. So here we have a tangent of an expression. This is a chain rule, not as simple as tangent 2x, where you would derive tangent first and then multiply by the derivative of that. Just for argument's sake, let's just go ahead and do that since I wrote it down there, and you're probably curious now what the derivative of that is. Derivative of 2x is 2, and then derivative of tangent is secant squared, and then you don't change the 2x. Okay? So that would be that derivative. Technically, you could do the derivative of the tangent first, get secant squared 2x, and then multiply by the derivative of 2x. Either way, it works out. So on this one, we've got pretty much the same scenario, except for we have to derive this first. So derivative of that is 6x, and then derivative of 1 is 0, times the derivative of tangent, which is secant squared of the argument with no change. And that's that first derivative. Okay? This is the function on this one. This is the first derivative. Let's look at this one here. This is at first glance a quotient rule, but I don't see an x up here, so you don't need to do the quotient rule. Here you need to look at the chain rule. Bring this up. Make it cosine 3x plus 4x cubed all raised to the negative 2. Then this is a chain rule within a chain rule. The first chain rule is this numerical one. Bring the negative 2 down. Rewrite it. Then multiply by the derivative of the inside. The derivative of cosine is negative sine, and then the derivative of 3x is negative 3, so it's going to be a negative 3 sine 3x, and then it's going to be plus the derivative of 4x cubed, which is 12x squared. So if we were to clean house a little bit, we could take this negative 2 times these two expressions, and then you get a 6 sine 3x minus 24x squared, just distributing this negative 2 to both of these terms. And then you'll be left with this term here. And hold on, I won't skip any steps. I was tempted to go ahead and bring it down to the bottom, but since we are trying to learn from this, let me not skip any steps. You see this negative exponent I just wrote? That tells you bring that whole expression to the denominator. So you're going to get a 6 sine 3x minus 24x squared all over that to the positive 3 because we moved it down. Okay, so this is a chain rule within a trig chain rule within a normal chain rule. All right, so practice, practice, practice. Check out the product rule and quotient rule examples. Thank you and have a nice day.